Well, I was hoping that Stanley will do a good dish. I am actually your sous chef today.
Yes, I know, and it's something that I've wanted for years. When I'm cooking at home, I always say, "Where's Eric? Why isn't he here helping me?"
You're really into risotto.
I love risotto. My mom would make a risotto, but she usually just made a risotto Milanese, which is just saffron and mushroom. I always make a lot of risotto too, because then the next day I make risotto cakes.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, which I really love. So I think now what we want to do is put in our rice. I'm going to put a couple of handfuls. Actually, I'll put maybe 3 handfuls.
The way you measure like that.
Yes.
No, it's true. It's like very organic in a sense.
Yeah, and there's something about the feel of it that, you know.
Absolutely.
So here now this is really turning white in the middle.
Okay.
And so we're just about ready to go.
When did you decide to become an actor? Was your family happy about that?
You know, my parents were very supportive of it. My dad's an art teacher for 40-some years. I went to the conservatory for 4 years and then came to New York and started working.
Why did you want to become an actor?
I think everybody has many personalities inside of them. But I think that actors are the people who feel very comfortable expressing those personalities, right?
I think we have to put the wine.
We do. So we need to do this wine. We're just going to put
a little bit.
A little bit.
So it's important to let it evaporate the wine.
It is. So that's probably almost there, right?
What's the most difficult challenge that you face when you are in that school? Is it to learn your lines? Is it to enter into the character? Or it's just natural for you?
To me, it was natural. I think, you know, one of the things that actors really struggle with is you have an idea of how you're supposed to play a character, an idea of how a scene is supposed to go. But really, the most important thing is to do all your work beforehand. Understanding the character, doing research for the characters, and then taking it all and throwing it out the window. Because when you walk on stage or when you walk in front of the camera, you really want to be spontaneous. It's not unlike this. You have all the ingredients, you've done all your research, you know how to chop. You walk into the kitchen, you open up the refrigerator, and you pull the stuff out, you go, okay, let's see, what are we gonna do here? And that's what you do.
In a sense, we give a little bit of our soul in a dish when we cook, and the actors do the same.
The relationship between cooking and acting and how they're not dissimilar. It's constantly a battle between preparation, knowledge, research, and spontaneity.
Chefs have a temper, supposedly.
Yeah.
An ego too.
Yes.
Is it a similarity in between chefs and actors?
Yeah, very much so, yeah. And you have to be careful that it's not just, you know, an ego thing or you're a prima donna or something like that. Are you making those choices because it's right for the character and it's also right for the film?
Yes.
Or are you making it just because you want to look good?
I have been on Treme. I couldn't say my lines. I couldn't even play myself. I was like, on top of it, Anthony Bourdain wrote the lines for me. And just to fuck with me, he wrote it in a Shakespearean style.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
That's nice.
And
like in couplets or something? You were...
I don't know what I was, but it was pathetic. You want your martini?
Yeah, of course I do, sure. I mean, I haven't had breakfast, so this is...
Oh, we're going to be really...
Stick with me. We're doing great. I'm glad I picked this. It takes forever, and we just get to sit and talk.
Do you feel the connection with the public?
Without question, you do.
If you have like a boring audience...
Yes, you get angry and then you overcompensate and try to make them interested and then they pull away. Yeah, you can feel it.
Of course, we love compliments. So when the waiters or the captains come back and give compliment to the chef, we are delighted. A great actor always gives part of his heart into the character. The feedback, it's basically essential for us. It's our nourishment. You want me to lower the heat here?
Yes, I think so.
Also, we have to prepare the fish, I think, at the same time.
Oh, we do. Should we do that now? We almost did this in real time, and that's a really nice thing to do, to be able to cook and drink with somebody and talk with somebody.
Okay. We have the fish.
Yes, so the fresh branzino, gutted,
Yes.
head and tail on. We're going to take some garlic, right?
Yes.
And just crush it.
But when you're into the role and you go back home,
yeah,
you become Stanley again.
Sometimes there's a little lingering something, maybe in the way you talk or you know.
So in Lovely Bone, you're a bit psycho.
Yeah.
When you went back home, the kids were looking at you.
No. That was an easy one to get rid of. He was a child molesting serial killer. And we all know what they're like.
Some actors love those kind of borderline crazy roles.
It was a real challenge. The key thing is you want to make the guy a real guy. He has to be completely credible.
Well, you were credible.
Good, I'm glad.
But some actors have a hard time, I heard, to get out of the role.
It can stay with you, but you have to let it go. Otherwise you go crazy. You'd go crazy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, so I'm putting some olive oil.
Yes, some olive oil.
Like that?
That's it, look at that. We're gonna lay this in.
Okay, like that.
Okay. Cherry tomatoes and a little more garlic, and then I want to add a little white wine.
So I put it in the oven.
Yeah.
The oven is at 500 degrees, very hot. And we go like that?
Yep.
Okay. Baked fish in the oven is not that simple. The fish can become overcooked very easily.
It's a dish that I've done a number of times, but not something that I was completely comfortable with.
You did more than 50 films,
Yeah, like 60 at this
60
point.
movies at this point.
Yeah.
Talk about Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games was really fun. I knew nothing of the books.
You discovered the book because of your
My fiance.
fiancée.
I said, oh, I was just offered this movie. She knew all the books, and she said, this is one of the biggest, most successful franchises ever. And she said, and the books are fantastic. I read the script, and I really liked it. It was a very, very good script, very smart. And I signed on, and I signed on for 4 films. It's something I'd never done before.
So the trilogy is becoming...
Yes, it'll be a quartet, yes. They'll do, I guess, what they did with the last Harry Potter, which is make it into
Yes,
2.
yes.
So we shot the first one. It was incredibly successful. It was really fun. We'll shoot the next one in October. But I think we're very close here.
You know what I like about the lemon in it? Is that it gives you an illusion of lightness.
Yes, exactly.
It's not light.
It's not light,
but
it feels light.
yeah, right? It's like it's
know.
like the martini. Suddenly it seems to be non-alcoholic.
And it's completely the opposite.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I'm convinced of that.
He was excited because he was drunk.
When you buy the heat and you drink hard liquor, it goes straight to your head. The rice is getting close to perfection, actually.
We can put the butter now, really. But then the cheese you want to put in when it's off the heat. Yeah, we need like that much butter. Oh, shit.
I take it. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, we still stir it
Stir
up.
that in.
When you did the Ignite,
It sort of came from working in restaurants, the struggle between commerce and art, couching it in a restaurant.
I thought the movie was about the 2 brothers, the love for food, the dysfunctional character of the chef, because most chefs are dysfunctional and very much like him, very shy, very expressive in their kitchen.
Once they move beyond this wall, they can't function.
Most of the chefs I know, they like to stay in their world and still focus on their art and everything they are doing in the kitchen.
Good, I think we can take it off and just throw the cheese in now.
So this is good Parmesan.
Yeah, that's beautiful, yeah. Is it good?
Yeah.
Thank God. Let's put a little zest in.
You want me to do it?
Yeah,
Or-
do it. You're better than I. Go ahead.
I'm not better, I mean, seriously, it's a lemon.
I know, we've had martinis, we might cut ourselves.
Let's see that fish.
Whoa!
Look at that.
Wow!
I mean, seriously?
Oh, come on!
This is really looking good. You want to put more white wine in it?
Wow!
Yeah. So we're going to broil it. Anything can go wrong in that pan, but the fish came out great. See, the skin is bubbling.
Bubbling, yep.
Like that. It's gorgeous.
Great.
You want to plate the
Yes,
risotto in this plate?
Yep.
And I'm going to take care of the fish. So let's
Perfect.
see what we can do here without breaking the fish. Look at the fish. I mean, it looks really fantastic.
It's so pretty. You can put the sauce on top. If it tastes good, put it on.
Maybe on the side so we keep the crispiness. It's a very good Italian olive oil.
Really gorgeous. So if I drizzle a little bit of this on here, and then we'll put a little parsley and a little bit of lemon zest on top.
Let's
Great.
go eat.
Let's do it.
We move it.
There are certain things that you remember, but really you remember them because of the people you're with. We were skiing, we went out to lunch, we had this bottle of wine. It was nothing special, but to me it was the best bottle of wine I've ever had in my life. It was about that place and time and that person.
Wouldn't you like to quit your job and live the life you've always dreamed of?
You're really living the dream, I would imagine, the expat dream.
I feel more free here than I do in the States.
This is it, man. This is the life.
Join me, Savannah Jane Buffett, as I follow Jameson Whitbeck, a native of Vermont who dreamt of building wooden boats and after college did just that. It wasn't long before he moved his wife and kids down to the Virgin Islands to become a charter captain of his very own handcrafted catamaran.
First time we moved, we had, no money in the account. 1, 2, 3.
I think there's advantages and disadvantages wherever you are. It's just a trade-off and you choose which ones you want to live with.
So this is what it's all about, right? You get to take your kids down to the beach.
Absolutely. Congratulations on making your life worth living.
Yes.